So if you haven't joined before, it's pretty straightforward. There's a Q&A button right beneath me where you can submit questions, and I'll just go through the questions in the order they come in, and that'll be that. All right, so this first question is from Paula. I would like to ask if it's possible to add 2 items to the menu, but display them only for subscribed members. The 2 items would be in the members area. The 2 items would be the member area and my account. The answer is yes. This depends. MemberMouse is integrated with the WordPress menu system. So if I share my screen here, I'm gonna have to show this on the different site. The demo site doesn't have access to view these areas. So MemberMouse integrates with the WordPress menu system, which you can find by going to Appearance, Menus, and then this is where you set up your menus. So you'll notice here that I have a number of things in my menus, and these 3 are protected pages. So they're not accessible outside of the site. So I haven't viewed the site in a while, but let's go visit it in an incognito window and see what the menus look like. So you'll notice when I hover over protected pages, nothing is showing up, and that's because I'm currently logged out and I don't have access to those pages. Let me just make this closer to your example. I'm going to move 2 of these protected items to the top level of the menu, and I'm going to name this one members area. Members area. And I will name this one, what is it you called it? My account. I'm not sure if this will work with the My Account page because the My Account page technically is not protected necessarily. Okay, there's a number of ways you can approach this. I'm just showing you one way right now. So assuming that both the pages you're trying to add are protected by MemberMouse, when you go and view the site, you'll see that those pages are not here. However, if I make a purchase on this site, the purchase obviously will have to give me access to the pages that are part of the menu. I'm not sure if what I'm purchasing will do that. So if this works, then great. If not, I'm gonna have to look deeper into it. Okay, so yeah, so it did work. So I just made a purchase and now I'm logged in, so I see those 2 menu items in the menu. Now, so notice members are in my account, and now if I log out, you'll notice they're not showing up again. So this is one way that you can accomplish this, because MemberMouse integrates with the WordPress menu system. Whether or not this will work visually like that depends on if the theme that you're using integrates with the WordPress menu system as well. So MemberMouse definitely holds up its end of the bargain and integrates with the system, but ultimately in order for it to work and for the things to be shown or hidden, your theme also needs to support that. And also, if you go to MemberMouse General Settings, Other Settings, under WordPress menu options, you need to make sure that Hide Protected Menu Items is checked to activate it. So that's one way you can do it. And that's the one way you can do it that has to do with MemberMouse. There are other ways that just WordPress will allow you to have a menu for members who are logged in and members who are logged out. I'm not going to go into that because it's a WordPress thing, but if you do a Google search on that, you'll find information on how to create a one menu for people who are logged in and another for those who are logged out. All right, so this question is from Stacy. Hold on a second. I'm just reviewing some notes here on this. One second. Okay, so the question is, I was hoping to display all my memberships / products anywhere on the site so any user can see them wherever I choose by using a shortcode or smarttag. Also, is it possible to have multiple price levels within one membership type? Okay, so I'll take the second question first about having multiple price levels per membership. That's pretty straightforward. So if you just go to product settings, you'll notice on membership levels that when we edit a membership level, we can see if it's a paid membership type, we can see all the products that can be purchased to get this membership level. The membership level dictates what content gets accessed when you have that membership level. The product associated with a membership level indicates the price that you have to pay in order to get that access. So here you see that we have two different products. In other words, two different prices that you can pay to get this membership level. If we wanted to add a third one, fourth, fifth, etc., as many as you want, you just go create a new product and name it premium, and we'll just say premium plan, special offer, whatever. And then associate that with the existing membership level, premium membership, and give it a price. And I'll just say that this is a subscription, a monthly subscription, and whatever else you need to do if there's a trial or anything, and then save that. And now if we go back to membership levels, you see that there are 3 different products that can be purchased to get this premium membership level. And if we click on the purchase links, you can select which product you want the purchase link to be associated with. So for example, the one I just created, premium plan special offer, I select that, and then I can copy the smart tag to include on my site somewhere so a person can buy it at that price, or I can use the static link to allow somebody to purchase it. If I want to put that link in a social media offer or something like that. So that's that. Now you're saying I was hoping to display all my memberships products anywhere on the site so user can see them. So this is completely open. I mean, basically, unless I'm misunderstanding your question, you're just saying that you want to have a page where you display everything that you have available for purchase on the site. Okay, so that's completely, from a design perspective, completely up to you, completely up to your theme, how you want to do that. From a functional standpoint, you're just thinking about purchase links. Okay, so all the purchase links for products, membership levels, bundles come from the product settings area, and you can just click any of these links to get a purchase link. Okay, so let's just say, for example, that I want to create a page where somebody can buy the basic membership and the premium membership. So I will just add a new page. Give it a very creative name. Okay, and then, again, everything I'm about to do is all dependent upon the theme that you're working with, how this process goes. But ultimately, when it comes to a functional standpoint, in order to give people the opportunity to buy things, you just need a purchase link. So let's just say, okay, I want to offer the premium plan. So I'll copy this purchase link smart tag, paste it in there, and I'll say buy premium plan. And then underneath that, again, any of the design stuff that you want to do to make it look how you want is up to you and your theme. But functionally, from MemberMouse's perspective, you're just dealing with purchase links. Buy basic plan. So now, if this is all I'm offering on the site, I think I have a bundle too, so I'll just throw that on there. So I bundle, copy the purchase link here. Buy special offer. And then I'll go ahead and publish this. And view the page. I'll just do one thing and make sure that those get displayed on different lines. Again, I'm not going over any design stuff here because that's completely dependent upon your theme. Okay, so now I will copy this link. So now we see I have 3 links, so these are my offers, right? So pretty straightforward. With regards to smart tags, the one thing that I'll say is if you want to make it any more not complicated, but whatever, you can use smart tags to know if somebody already has one of these things and don't show it if they do. So if you want to do that, then you're going to use the member decision smart tag. So if you go to our support site, type in member decision and copy one of the examples down here. Go back to the page. Okay, so the first one is a membership being purchased, the premium membership. So I will add the opening and closing member decision smart tag around that. So you see the premium plan purchase link is inside the opening and closing smart tag. And then I need to tell the smart tag the conditions under which I want it to show the content here. So in this case, I want this content to be shown if the person looking at the page doesn't have this membership level. So in order to do that, first thing I need to know is the ID of this membership level. So I can go to the membership levels page, and for premium membership, I see it's ID of 3. So I'll put a 3 here. So currently the way this reads is show this content if the person has the premium membership. But I actually want to do the opposite of that. So I put a exclamation point in front of the 3. All of this stuff in terms of how all the options you have available to you are all in the documentation. Specifically like smart tag equations, how you can say, do the thing if they have this and that, this or that. I mean, there's all different kinds of combinations that make it so that you can get it precisely to what you want. But for right now, I'm just doing this. So for the next one, I only want to show the basic plan if they don't already have the base. The undo button doesn't work inside of WordPress, and I always forget that. Okay, so now we need to know the ID of the basic plan. So I go to product settings, basic membership is ID of 2. So I put a 2 here. Okay, and then for the special offer, now the special offer is a bundle, so it's not a membership. So I need to go back to the documentation because I want it to be making a decision based on if they have a bundle or not. So I look under attributes and I see, okay, here's the has bundle attribute, which I can use to show or hide something based on if they have a bundle. So again, same thing. I need to find the ID of the bundle. So I go to bundles, special offers, an ID of 1. So I put a 1 here. So now this is saying, show this content if the person looking at the page does not have this bundle. So I'll go ahead and update this. And I will go view the page in an incognito window. And what we'll expect is it will look exactly the same as it did before, because at this point, while I'm looking at this page, I did something wrong. I think. Oh, right. Sorry. Okay. So member decision smart tags only work if somebody's logged in because it's having to do with a member. So in order for us to see anything at all now, because everything, all the content is surrounded by member decision smart tags, I have to be logged in. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and make a purchase, and I will just sign up for the free membership. So now I'm logged in as a free member, and now I'll go to that page that we created. So we see all of the links here because I don't have any of these things. Now, if I buy the basic plan and I go back to that page, we see that the basic plan link isn't showing up anymore because based on our code that we set up here, the basic plan purchase link will only show up if I'm not on that, if I don't have that plan currently. So now what we expect to see too is if I buy this special offer, I come back to this page, I won't see that link because now it knows that I have the special offer, so it doesn't need to show me the link to buy it. Okay, so hopefully that answers your question. All right. Okay. This next question is from Roman. I'm selling the site as is and would like to decouple my PayPal, credit card, and Stripe account. The new owner will take over with his payment methods and API calls and whatever else is needed to keep the checkout going. What is the best way to go about it? I would like to wipe all my info before I give access to the new owner, and I wouldn't like him to have any possibility to access my PayPal or Stripe account. Okay, well, either way, even if you gave it to him as is right now, he wouldn't be able to access your PayPal or Stripe account because just because MemberMouse is linked to your PayPal and Stripe account, that doesn't mean that somebody can, through MemberMouse, log in and access your PayPal and Stripe account. So there's absolutely no possibility that this person could access your PayPal or Stripe account. So if you want to decouple your PayPal, credit card, and Stripe account, that's very straightforward. Let's go to payment settings. And I'm assuming, we can't view the payment settings on the demo site right now. I am assuming that you don't have any recurring subscriptions that need to be transferred to this person because that makes the whole process a lot more complicated, which you would need to get Stripe involved, you would need to get PayPal support involved, and it's beyond the scope of what I can discuss. But you're not expressing that, you're just saying that you want to unlink your PayPal and Stripe accounts from MemberMouse. So, if you have his Stripe credentials, his API keys and whatnot, you can put them in here. if you don't, then what you're going to want to do is, well, first of all, if you just select none, right, that you don't want any payment service connected, it's not going to delete your Stripe information settings. So what you're going to want to do is replace this with, just type in something like blank and blank, just to, and then save it, because that will clear out, that will overwrite your current Stripe credentials within MemberMouse so that you make sure that this person can't view them. And you want to make sure you do it both for test mode and live mode, whatever ones you've entered. So if you check this on and off, you want to make sure that this, you type in blank and blank or whatever. It doesn't really matter what you type in, just as long as it's something new, so that when you go down here to save payment methods, it overwrites the settings. So you'll do that for Stripe. And then after you've done that, you can select none and save that as the active payment method. And then for PayPal, you'll want to do the same thing. Clear out any of this data here that you have set, any tokens and credentials, just clear them all out, and clear out your email address. So in a lot of cases, you can attempt to just clear them out like this and attempt to save it. In some cases, MemberMouse will allow you to save empty strings, and in some cases it won't. So if it doesn't allow you to save empty strings, then you just put in anything. It doesn't really matter, just so it'll save it. And then after you've done that, click Save Payment Methods. And at that point, PayPal and Stripe have been completely decoupled from the account. So obviously, if there's any recurring subscriptions happening from Stripe going forward, they're not going to work, because Stripe has been disconnected. Even if he sets up his Stripe account, the recurring subscriptions won't work anymore, because it's a totally different account. His account has no idea what the payment token stored in the MemberMouse database, how they connect and how they work. So that's something that you would need to talk to Stripe about, telling them, hey, I need to transfer these accounts, these tokens I now need on this site. It's a whole process. So if you need to do that, you'll need to get Stripe support involved for that portion. But yeah. All right. And then this last question is from Gainer. I'm making an online course for people to access week by week. I want them to have a clear space with minimal distractions that stands out from the regular pages and posts of the website. Should I be using separate pages for my weekly modules, or separate posts under a category that represents the course? So I think that you're asking how you should set up your members area and how that should look different from your primary site. So for example, on the demo site, we can see, we have our primary pages where you can kind of click around and make a purchase, and you have the checkout page and all this stuff. But once you log in, once you purchase something, the dashboard of the site, it's a different feel. It shows the person all the things that they have purchased, shows the other things that they can purchase. And then when they go to view a course, it's very clear, this is the course, these are the modules of the course, et cetera, et cetera. So it's easy to describe a best practice of how to go about doing this. And yes, you definitely want to have a members area where it's clean and distinct from the sales part of your site. So it's easy enough to understand that, but then you're getting into how to set that up. Well, that's not really easy to answer in a general way, because a lot of that depends on the theme that you're using. And so pretty much all of it actually depends on the theme that you're using. So that's, yeah, it's not something that really can be answered generally. So yeah, you'll want to just first get a picture in your mind of how you want to set things up, how you want it to look. And then you're going to want to explore the options the theme offers you in order to match your vision. If they do it by putting things under categories, great. If they do it by using a different page template, then great. Set up a different page. It really is close to 100% dependent upon the theme. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about that, unless you have a follow-up question. So unless people are on have follow-up questions or new questions, we're almost kind of at time here. So I'll wait a couple minutes, see if you guys have any more questions before signing off. Okay. Cool. Well, I think we're all wrapped up then. Appreciate you all for joining, bring your questions, and I hope you have a nice, relaxing weekend. And I will see you next time. All right. Thanks a lot.